With limited access to these areas, the availability and how scheduling goes of how many ships can be in the ports of call and how many ships a port of call can handle. This is something that's called port congestion, and it happens quite frequently. I'm going out on a limb here to say that Princess Cruises and Holland America Lines are considered legacy brands for the Alaska cruise space. So let's break this down as to why they have a real advantage to cruising to Alaska. So if you're going to cruise to Alaska and perhaps not deal with cruise congestion, I want to look at these two brands here. First of all, Princess delivers these dream vacations to millions of guests every year. And, thinking about Alaska, more guests are choosing Princess than any other cruise line to experience the incredible glaciers, the wildlife, the fresh seafood, and of course, the local culture of Alaska. In 2023, this year, as the date of filming, going to be cruises and cruise tours. And with the season, they're going to have 6 medallion class ships, newest cruise ship to date, the Discovery Princess, with 145 departures, 14 unique itineraries, and 5 glacier viewing experiences departing from departure ports of Vancouver and Seattle and Anchorage. And get this, there's more, San Francisco. Now, quick little note on those different departure ports. Vancouver will always probably be the most expensive because of your flights to get to Vancouver unless you live there. When you just add it being an international flight destination, taxes, fees are going to be a little bit higher for your flights. I digress, but let's talk about those other leaders in this space with Holland America Line. Now, no other cruise line has sailed longer in Alaska than Holland America. That's something to be said. So with that, being the OGs or original gangsters, if you don't know what that means, I'm being silly here, but being the OG in the cruise space, they've really collected a lot of awards and accolades from being the most discerning for travelers and cruise experts in Alaska cruising. So Holland America Line was actually named the top pick for Alaska, and with celebrating 76 years of Alaska exploration this year, they have so many different reasons why Holland America Line has key differentiators in this space, allowing them to succeed. I actually did a whole different video of those 10 different key differentiators. If you want to do a deep dive into that, open the description box below and you can check out that video as well. So it's not to say that those Alaskan cruises without those two different leading cruise lines would be, bad. No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that they are the leaders in this space. So if you're going to pay top dollar for an experience to Alaska anyway, you might want to look at the leaders in the industry. Not to say there's so many other options for you to choose from as well. Carnival, for example, also has 6 ships going to Alaska as well this season. And to my point, there's pros and cons when you book with those who are trying to compete in this space, those different cruise lines, and those who have already essentially figured it out because they've been there longer. So with that, it leads into port congestion. It leads into a little bit of an advantage of those who are going to have a dock space in Skagway and not be affected by the landslides and are going to be able to get you into port versus some of those who are going to have to reroute you to Sitka, another great city, sure, for you to explore, but you're going to have a change in your itinerary because the dock space isn't available. That's just one example of how dock space. Another way of dock space and why you want to cruise with a leading cruise line with this is because when your departure time, a lot of us are slaves to the 9 to 5 in the sense where we have our time off allowing us to when we can cruise. Well, if you really are particularly shackled to those days, you can't take a cruise on a different day of the week when some of those other cruise lines are offering. They offer those cruises not just on Saturdays and Sunday weekend departures, but on perhaps a Monday because they have to rotate through. So that way you don't have 8 cruise ships trying to get into Skagway at the same time to eliminate the port congestion. So it's just a few ships each day and they're on that rotation that allows everyone to get a chance to explore the beautiful scenery in those ports of call. So keep checking back onto my channel here as I am sharing a lot of Alaska content that you may enjoy as well. And if you want to see more on packing or how to keep it affordable, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and check out this video right here. And until next time, ciao for now.